Dark matter, this is the stuff which scientists believe makes up most of the matter in the universe. 5-6 times more than regular matter like atoms, gas, planets, stars, etc. Something we can see. As the name suggests, dark matter is the kind of matter which we cannot see. And the only way we can detect its presence is on how it interacts gravitationally with visible matter. So the original evidence for dark matter came from analyzing how galaxies spin. Scientists applied the standard Newtonian law of gravity to galaxies, and they discovered that they spin much faster than it would be the case if they only had the visible matter. It looked like there is much more of invisible matter inside galaxies. Even though this was the original proof of existence of invisible dark matter, it's important to remember today there are many other totally unrelated proofs of existence of dark matter. So the concept of dark matter is very solidly established, even though we haven't discovered it yet. For example, galaxies tend to cluster. So there are large groups of galaxies, we call them galaxy clusters, and inside those clusters, galaxies move like bees in a swarm. And they move according to the gravity they exert on each other. And again, the same problem. The speeds of galaxies moving through the cluster of galaxies is much higher than it can be explained if you just account for regular visible matter. There must be some invisible dark matter in much larger quantities. But that's not all. Gravitational lensing is another proof there is dark matter. When we observe remote objects, remote galaxies, and there is something in front of it, a cluster of galaxies, sometimes we see distorted images of the background object. This is so-called gravitational lensing. This is predicted by Einstein's theory of relativity. And again, the strength of this lensing can only be explained if we add much more dark matter into this foreground cluster of galaxies than what we can actually see. Another independent proof of existence of dark matter is the cosmic microwave background. Microwave background is the radiation we can see coming from all directions in the sky. We need special microwave radio telescopes to see it. This radiation is believed to be a snapshot of the early universe when it was only 400,000 years after the Big Bang. We see tiny fluctuations or ripples on the maps of cosmic microwave background. And the theory which tries to explain these ripples requires a presence of large amounts of invisible dark matter. Yet another proof of existence of dark matter is the structure formation. Those tiny ripples in the cosmic microwave backgrounds with time grew and became galaxies and clusters of galaxies. Again, if there was no invisible dark matter, there was just not enough time for those tiny ripples to collapse and make galaxies we see today. There must have been significantly more dark matter than visible matter to make it happen, to make galaxies happen.